everybody, welcome back to Laura's Little Luxuries. My name is Laura. Here on my channel, I love to share little ways that I bring some affordable luxury and just joy into my life. So today I've got a couple of items that I want to share with you. I went out shopping the other day. I was specifically looking for some more pouches that I could modify from the Portland Leather Goods store. And then I also stopped by the mall and I picked up a couple of PopMart items too, so I thought I would just share all of those in this video with you. Let's start with the PopMart items. I know not everybody is super into these, but I love them, and I found some ones that are kind of unique and cute in the PopMart vending machine. So the first one that I got is this Labubu, and it's not a plush pendant, so this is not one that I can hang off of my bag. This is the kind that will just sit on my shelf and be cute. But here's the artwork on the box. And this one's called the Wacky Mart series. So it looks like they're all little like convenience store snacks. They're so adorable. Here's the side that shows all of the possible options that you could get from the blind box. And I think they're honestly all pretty darn cute. I would love to the shrimp. I think the shrimp is adorable. Cup of noodles is so cute. The canned sardines. Are you kidding me? Look at that. There's onigiri. I love onigiri. If you've never had that before, it's a Japanese snack that's basically like a sushi hot pocket, kind of. It's like a filling with rice around it, and then it's got a little piece of seaweed on the outside. They're so good. So anyway, all of these look adorable, and I'm just excited to see what's in here. Peel off the little strip. Okay, and then I learned last time, I had gotten better at this, and then I hadn't done one in a while, so last time I accidentally destroyed my box a little bit, so I have to peel up this top flap. And then once that is out of the way, I can do the thing where I pop it open. There we go. All right. And I'm going to try not to look at the card. There's always a card in here. So here's what the package looks like. It's a very interesting shape. Ooh! So cute! It says the Monsters Delicious around the outside. And then it actually says Labubu, and it has a little barcode over here. Nice. And it comes with a stand. So this is the salad. I was thinking maybe it was the canned sardines because it's in this little bowl, but it's the salad bowl. And you can see there's like hard-boiled egg and lettuce and other toppings in there. Super adorable. And you know what? Going into 2026, I probably do need to eat more salads. So that's a helpful reminder on my shelf. Okay, and I was thinking it came with a stand, but it actually comes with a lid that fits over the top of the salad. How adorable is that? And then I guess I can just set it like that on my shelf. So cute. I just love these things. I like that it has a little price on it too. $5.20 for the salad. That seems reasonable. I mean, these have no purpose other than to just add a little bit of decoration and joy to my office space. Love it. And the vinyl ones are a little bit less expensive than the plush pendants. So it's always kind of fun to pick up one of these and save a few dollars on what I might normally spend on the plush pendants. They didn't have any of the plush pendants in the vending machine, which is why I went for one of these. But I'm glad that I tried it. It's really fun. And then the card that comes with it looks like a little receipt. So that's really cute too. All right, and then the second one that I got is from the ZSIGA series. That's spelled ZSIGA. And I don't have any from this one, but this was a collaboration with Care Bears. And this one actually is going to be a plush pendant, and I just thought that the Care Bears were really cute. I'm not like a Care Bears super fan, but I do like the aesthetic of them. So I thought these would be a fun little bag charm. Those are the options. And let's see, which one would I most like to get? I think that the Love a Lot bear would be really fun, especially since we're going to be coming up on Valentine's Day very soon. And I also like the Dream Bright bear and the True Heart bear. I'm kind of feeling like the pinks and blues right now, but they're all cute, so I think I'll be happy with whichever one I get. And I don't know a whole lot about the ZSIGA character, so if you're more familiar with this one, feel free to give me more info down in the comments. I will probably go look it up too and learn a little bit more about its story, but I know some of you watching probably are more into the different PopMart characters than I am. So far, I've really only collected Hachipupu, Labubu, and Twinkle Twinkle characters. So let's see what we've got. Gonna avoid the card again. Okay. I see pink. I see pink. Oh, how fun. I think this is the one that I said I wanted most. Yes, it's the Love a Lot Bear. And it's so funny. It's actually in like a little suit. You can put the hood down. That's really funny. It's winking at you. Oh my goodness. So this one's interesting because it is obviously the plush pendant sort of thing where it's like the hood is plushy. Yeah, the hood is plushy and it's kind of squishy, but then the body is a vinyl figure. Like the head is vinyl. And so you can hang it on your bag, but you could also just keep this one up on your shelf too. And then its little arms go up and down. It looks like he's doing like a stance. And oh, I guess he's winking, yeah. So that's a playful little character. I like that a lot. And little hearts that are embroidered in there. So sweet. So I don't think that I could take this outfit all the way off, but it's kind of cool that the hood moves. So like that's, if I put it to the front, for whatever reason, you can see the back of its hair. I guess maybe it's supposed to look like a helmet is on him, because from the back you can see his hair sticking out. And then from the front, you have the cute Care Bear head on top of his face. So I really like that. I like that it's like the character inside of the costume. That's really fun. And I'm gonna definitely enjoy carrying this on my bags around Valentine's Day, and I think year-round too. Pink is just a color that I like, so this will be a nice little accessory for me. And I don't know if you guys saw, but people have been receiving in their sea sales since Christmas Eve some new colors. And one of those new colors is called Pinkaboo. Pinkaboo. And it's a really pretty pastel pink color. It kind of reminds me of like the color of my little nail thing here. Just a very light pink. I don't know. It's like the perfect pastel pink. So I'm really hoping that I might be able to grab a Pinkaboo bag when they finally release some of the new styles in that. There have been teasers for lots of different styles that are coming. I know off the top of my head, I remember seeing the koala, the Lucy, circle bags, the Olivia, and then several of the smaller pouches and wallets and things. So there's going to be some good stuff coming, I think sometime in January is what Wanda said. So it'll be really fun if I can carry my little pink Care Bear with a new Pinkaboo bag. Maybe a Lucy? That would be cute. Here's the card. It says Love a Lot Bear. And then on the back it's got that Care Bear collaboration artwork. So super duper cute. I'm very pleased with both of these. And both of these were less expensive than the Labubus usually are. So it was a good little splurge in my opinion. It's going to be time very soon. It's time now, but one of these days very soon I'm going to actually get around to switching out my background over here. I'm still all decorated for Christmas, but Christmas is over and I think I want to decorate for Valentine's Day. So maybe my little Care Bear will have to go up there in my Valentine's display. All right, so we were just talking about pinks from Portland Leather Goods, and while we're on that topic, let me show you guys what I got from my trip to the outlet store yesterday. I went back because I had gotten my Snappy Flappy pouch to modify, and I showed you guys in that video yesterday, or maybe it was the day before now, I don't know, they all run together. But anyway, I'll link it up here if you want to see how I modified the Snappy Flappy into a crossbody bag. I love it. Many of you loved it too. I also shared it in the Facebook modifications group, which I'll link down below if you're not a part of it, but you want to see other PLG mods. That's a really good place to go. So I shared that. People were really excited about it. I was really excited about it. And I had also modified a cold brew bag for Trish. So that's on its way to her. I did share photos of that in the Facebook group. But I was kind of jealous of the cold brew one because as much as I love the seafoam and will carry it, the cold brew is just going to transition through seasons better, I think. So I went back because I wanted to get myself a cold brew. So here is mine, and I haven't modded it yet, but I'm going to. And I'm going to show you guys a very quick version of that on camera. It's a super easy mod. I'm not going to take you step by step through it. Again, that video that I linked a minute ago, go watch that one if you want the full process. But this is like one of the simplest mods that you could do. You punch a hole and then you put a D-ring screw through it and you're done. So if you're afraid to start modding, I think that would be a good place to start. And I will show you in a minute just very quickly how I do that. I also, by the way, picked one up in Ultraviolet for Reed, and I already modded that and got it off in the mail to her, but I will insert a photo here so you can see how that turned out. It looked beautiful in Ultraviolet, and unfortunately I think now I'm going to want one of these in every color modified, but they are expensive enough that I can't really justify buying one of literally every color, so maybe I'll go back and grab a metallic at some point. I just thought the seafoam and the cold brew would probably be the ones that I would carry the most often, so that's where I'm starting. But they are really beautiful in the other colors as well. I think it would be awesome in Reba Red. I would love to do Comet. I've really been wanting a Comet bag, so this could be a good way to get a Comet crossbody if they don't actually release that at some point. So, before I show you the process of modding this one, let me show you the other one that I got. People got me curious about turning other pouches into little bags, and so I picked up a Trevi pouch in the color Calla Lily. And I love Calla Lily. I've got a color already, but sometimes you just want a little bag, and I decided to put D-rings on this one, and then I thought I could make it a really cute dressy bag with a chain strap. So this is it's a Coach dupe that I got off Amazon for like $15. And I will link this down below as well. But how cute is this? And I think it looks very elegant. You can just sort of drape the chain over it. This pouch is smaller, so this is going to end up being more of like a clutch for a date night or something. It's not a spacious bag. I don't know. I suppose I could make it into a crossbody. Like, it would work as a crossbody. It's just small enough that on my frame, I'm not sure that it would look quite right as a crossbody. I think it might work better just as a little handbag, you know, with a chain strap. And you could also put other types of grab straps on this. So this one, just like with the Snappy Flappy, all I did was punch 2 holes in the back side of it, like right behind that seam. And then I screwed those D-rings in, and now you can very easily attach a strap to the D-rings. I was also thinking that I could attach this chain to the zipper. So if you only wanted to put 1 D-ring in here, you could do that, and then, you know, if it's unzipped, or I could do it the other way, put the chain with the zipper closed, and then it's more of like a little clutch with a wristlet string on it. So lots of different ways that you could carry this bag. And especially, I had this chain in mind when I came up with this idea because I thought that the gold with the little light pink gems would just look so pretty with the Calla Lily. I really love the shape of this bag. I wasn't feeling like I needed it just to have as a pouch, but now that I can use it as a little clutch or bag as well, I can really see myself gravitating toward this more. And again, for Valentine's Day, I think it's going to be so cute. I could even put my little Care Bear with it if I wanted to. So I wanted to show you guys that mod. And the last item that I got at the store that I'm going to show you right now is this strap. So I had been talking about wondering if some of the other newer PLG straps would work with that Seafoam Snappy Flappy mod that I did. And I was looking at the color options in store, and I thought that this hot pink would be fun. And I mean, this would work with neutrals too, so I think this would be cute with the cold brew And it would also be cute with other neutral colors I have. I think nutmeg would look nice. Cinnamon bear might even be cute with it. But I think it'll also look good with a lot of my brighter colors too. So it's just the one that has like the PLG embroidered on the seatbelt part of the strap. And then it does have this leather section with the D-ring on it. This is really my preferred style. I like having this section. And I'm gonna grab my Seafoam Snappy Flappy so that I can show you guys what this looks like as a little pair with that pouch. So here's the Snappy Flappy as a shoulder bag with this pink strap. This is about as short as the pink strap will go. I guess I could take a tiny bit more length off of it. There we go. That's as short as it goes. So it's kind of a longer, like hip length shoulder bag here. I think it's really cute. I like it. And then I can extend this to be a crossbody. So here it is crossbody style. Again, it's down around my hip. This would be a pretty good length. I might even do it a little bit shorter. I tend to like my bags to sit just a little bit higher on me. So yeah, that's a good length right there. And then I was looking at some of my flare options because this is obviously more of a bright summery look. I do really like the pink with it. And so I was like, well, what summer flare do I have? Because I haven't been looking at that lately. And I thought some other bright contrasting colors would be kind of nice. So I've got this Beta Fish keychain. And this is the Sugar Snap and Orchid colorway. So this one has the D-ring, so I feel like flare up here could be cute. So there's my little Beta Fish hanging on my D-ring up here. I could also put it down on the bag. And it hangs nicely from the D-ring on the side of the bag. It does kind of hang a little more to the back just because of where the D-ring is placed. But I could play with that. I could maybe put like a chain and then hang the flare from the front of the chain. Let's actually try that. I've got this gold like Coach dupe chain. So I think this will hang nicely across the front of my bag. So now we've got this chain here, and then if I wanted to, I could clip my Beta Fish onto that. And then it hangs down in the front. So that's kind of fun. Or I could do it closer to the side. Yeah. So we've got some options for the flare. And then I also brought out my lime. This is the suede lime Mockingbird. And I think that would be very cute up here on the strap as well. So yeah, lots of different options. This little pouch that was just meant to be like a makeup bag or a clutch has really turned into a very cute crossbody. Let me know what you guys think of this PLG strap with it. I do like it. I'm going to be trying it with some of my other bags as well. I think it'll be really cute with the Key Lime Lola that I have. I was thinking it would be really cute with my Cabo medium crossbody too. So I think I have lots of options in my closet that would go well with this, and I'm excited to try it out and use it. I know that I like the other PLG straps that are the similar style with the leather section and the D-ring on them, and then the seatbelt style section as well. So I think that this will be a nice little addition to my collection. And these straps really are not very expensive. So it's an easy choice to just pick one up every once in a while, add it into the rotation, and see how it spices up my bags. Unfortunately, I don't think that any of my crossbody straps would look that good with Calla Lily right now. I suppose I could use a more neutral one. Maybe actually my Cabo strap would look kind of cute with this. That would be like a Cinderella blue combined with the Calla Lily color, which could be kind of nice, but it would be better to have a matching color, I think, with this one. So for now, I'll probably just do the little chain straps to do a hand carry, but in the future, I might show you if I come up with other strap options that would really work for this. I think a longer chain strap would also work, so maybe I'll look for one of those that could be more of a shoulder bag to carry it under the arm, or even a crossbody. I mean, it would look cute as a longer crossbody with a more dressed up outfit. It obviously doesn't work as well with my pajamas, but let me know what you think about strap options for the Trevi pouch. So let's go ahead and do our little mod here on the Coldbrew Snappy Flappy pouch. I've got my hole punch. I'm not even gonna measure. I've done enough of these now. I've done 3 of them already, and I know exactly what needs to happen. So I'm gonna do the second smallest hole size. And then I really experimented with Trish's because she wanted hers a little closer to the top. So I was able to get it underneath this back flap a little bit. And I don't think that it interferes at all with the movement of the flap. So I'm going to try to do that with mine too, because I liked how hers was a little further up. And here's the tag, so you can see that price again. These Snappy Flappies are $88 original price, and then the outlet price is 30% off of that. I think it's typically $25, but it was the New Year's sale, so the brand new items were 30% off. So they end up being $66 with tax and everything, which is not cheap, but it's a good price for a crossbody bag. All right, so I'm gonna get this under the flap. And this Coldbrew leather is super soft, so it makes it easy for me to figure out where the hole punch piece is. So we're gonna go right there. All right, we've got our hole. Might be hard to see against the Coldbrew, but it's right there. And then I'm gonna just go do it on the other side and try to get it in the same spot. I want them to be as even as possible. All right, there's the other hole. So my camera overheated and I decided to just go ahead and put the D-rings on off camera. Again, if you want to see that process, it's super easy. I had punched the holes and then all I did was screw on the backs of these D-rings through the back side of the leather. Here's what it's looking like now. The D-rings are on. I think they look pretty darn good. They're not exactly symmetrical. This one's slightly closer to the seam than this one. That's on me because I just willy-nilly punched the holes. You could definitely get yours a little bit more symmetrical, but honestly, this is a pretty slouchy little bag and I don't mind if it's not totally perfect. It probably, in all honesty, was not stitched perfectly symmetrically to begin with. A lot of times PLG bags aren't. So anyway, here's what it's looking like. And I could put the chain on here. I think that actually would look really pretty with the Coldbrew. So if I wanted to just carry this as a little handbag with the chain as a grab strap, that would work. And it could hang down like that. The gold looks really pretty against the Coldbrew. And then I could carry it like this, just as a little handbag. But I figured I'll put my strap on it and I can show you guys this color on the body. And I am going to use my trusty Amazon strap that I just love. And I'm going to put a few items in the bag just to give it a little bit more heft as I try it on. I'm putting my Labubu and my ZSIGA in here, and then I'll put my phone in as well. And I don't know what else. How about a moisturizer? I really am just trying to give it a little bit of bulk and heft. I've got a bottle of supplements too. All right, good enough. I would never actually carry these items inside my bag, but who cares? All right, here's what it looks like as a little shoulder bag. I just love how casual and, I don't know, versatile, I guess is the right word, the Coldbrew is. The Seafoam Snappy Flappy is definitely a very cute pop of color for summertime, or just any time that I want a brighter outfit. But this one I think just looks like a very classy shoulder bag. It kind of reminds me of like a mini triangle bag. Now of course the triangle has an outside pocket and an inside pocket, and it's got a zipper on the top, and this just has the flap closure. But I don't know, something about just the shape of it and how easy it is does kind of remind me of a triangle. So shoulder bag. Here's what it would look like if I were to just carry it by that top grab handle. That would be good over the arm. I like how slouchy the Coldbrew is, and it really creates this big smile on top because of the anchor points of the handle. And then let's do crossbody. There we go. Very cute. Lots of my other straps would go with this. I think that both the green and the orange highline strap would look really nice with Coldbrew. The hot pink I think would even work pretty nicely if I wanted just a pop of color with the strap. Kind of interesting. Coldbrew is so nice because it really is a true neutral and pretty much anything will go with it. If I wanted to, I could hang my Labubu from my chain. And it could slide across the chain on the bag. Just be a cute little fun decoration. Lots of different ways that you can dress this up and make it unique to you. So I've been having a really good time modifying these bags, making them exactly what I want them to be. I'm so happy that I went ahead and gave it a try and discovered how easy it is and how many different options there are. So, you know, the Snappy Flappy makes a great one. The Trevi made a great one. I've been thinking about trying a Boogie pouch as well. I think that could be really awesome as a little crossbody. And if you've been wanting to try something like this but have been kind of nervous that it might be more of a project than you really want to get into, I would just encourage you to go ahead and give it a shot because it really is pretty darn simple. Alright, well that was a little bit of a chaotic video, but let me know which of my pouch purses is your favorite. Is there a particular style that you're feeling more drawn to? Would you rather just keep these as pouches? That's totally fine if you prefer them just as a pouch to put inside of your bag or to carry as a little clutch. You know, the Trevi pouch does work pretty well just as a little clutch as well. I've been seeing people carrying it under the arm and that works too. But I'm just interested to hear all of your guys' thoughts and what color would you pick if you were going to modify one of these into a bag? What would be your ideal crossbody color? I appreciate you sticking around to watch my experimentation. I always look forward to hearing your feedback down in the comments. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Click that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.